Menace.
If I preach the word of God, then they say that I'm a menace. Who are you to judge without looking in the spirit? So I'ma go hard, and I'ma point them to the cross. Living water flowing from my heart, so they say I'm a menace. And I will never walk away from you. Oh, they say I'm a menace. No compromising, I'll give them the truth. Look how we spelling it.
What's going on, everybody? Alright, I know it's been a little while since I've been in my YouTube setup here. So, after a long thought process, you know, these past few months, you know, even though I'm still doing motivationals and stuff, I've been thinking about whether I wanted to be a reactor again. And I do, but I don't want to be like most reactors. And what I mean by that is, I think what really set me apart in the beginning of, you know, my reaction channel is that I was actually a believer in Christ. And I think that's what really set me apart from a lot of other reactors, and I want to stay in that lane. You know, I want to try to be probably the only, if not few reactors who actually try to lead people to the gospel of Christ, man, and you know, share the truth with people. So today I'm going to be reacting to a movie. This is the third installment to a film series called God's Not Dead. If you guys have not seen the first two, I highly encourage that you do. The first one was about a kid who was a believer, and he was in a science class, and the teacher was forcing him to write God is dead. And because he refused to do that, the teacher was forcing him into a scientific debate. The second God's Not Dead was about a teacher who answered a question to one of their students, and it just so happened that this was a Christian answer, I guess. And the school not only shut this teacher out, but forced her to go all the way to the Supreme Court, I think. Yeah, all the way to court to fight for her freedom, basically. So God's Not Dead is the third installment. I have no idea what it's about. But we're going to check this out, and we're going to see what this is all about, man. I might put the video... Matter of fact, let me move over here, because I might put the video right here. That way, you know, the Shroud of Turin is still pretty visible, so I might put the video right here. Okay, guys? All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Sometimes all it takes is a spark. The spark becomes a flame, and if that flame spreads, it transforms everything.
That guy was in the previous two, too, as like a side character, but I guess he's the main character. Oh, whoa. Oh, someone set his church on fire?
All these years, this church has been here. Now it's just a crime scene.
What's gonna happen when I find him?
Put him away, I hope, for a long time.
The church has brought nothing but controversy to the school for years.
What's the church doing on a state campus in the first place?
This was my father's church, and it's not for sale.
How do we actually know that our values are any more valid than anyone else's?
God called me to fight.
God calls you, you call me.
His brother is a lawyer. Are you kidding me?
What you're doing, it's against the law.
We're wasting our time here.
We cannot respond to hate with more hate.
Is it true?
Whoa! Oh!
I just don't see God's mercy here, especially not from Pastor Dave.
He's human, Keaton.
He's supposed to be a man of God.
What am I doing wrong? You don't get to play innocent.
You did this!
The whole world knows what the church is against, but it's getting harder and harder to know what it's for.
Oh, this is...
Seems like you're the one much is being asked of this time.
My God's not dead. He's
Surely alive.
It's okay to be broken, Dave. It means God's still shaping you.
As painful and confusing as all of this is, it just might be exactly where God wants you right now. Without grace as our goal, or just fighting.
How do you define truth exactly?
I believe truth is a person.
Don't forget, we are called to be a light in the darkness.
Sometimes all it takes is a spark.
Let love explode and bring the dead to life.
Okay, so I guess this third installment is about the pastor who was in the previous two. He was actually a side character. He wasn't the main character. But I guess now in this one, I guess the previous two films built him up for this third installment for him to be the main character, I guess. It seems like an interesting film, man. It seems like a good follow-up to the previous two. So, you know, I'm really excited to see this movie. And I can't wait. So, yeah. If you guys like this reaction, make sure you hit the like button down below. Make sure you post your comments. If you guys know of any other new Christian movies coming out, I'll be happy to react to those. I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's the type of reaction content I'm going to be adding on top of my just normal reaction content, I guess. And yeah, this is the lane that I want to stay in, man. And this is the route that I want to go down in the Reactorverse, and I'm really happy to do it. So, the next reaction that I'm going to do, or record right now after this video is done, is the reaction to the Apostle Paul movie trailer. So, time to finish up this video and start the next, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Later, Eternal Soldiers. Peace.
Oh, I'm good. $2 in my pocket, I'm good. They're trying to get